Sorry, that was my fault.
One job, man.
Sorry, that's my fault. Welcome everyone. Week 29. Show me your medals. Sad week.
For some.
Sad week for some. But yeah, we'll dive straight into it, I guess.
You can start on your bad week then, Dave, with the intro. Like that.
Yeah.
What was bad? What happened?
What happened?
Is it over? It's over, isn't it?
I think I have to accept that Liverpool shit. And
yeah. I think you ultimately have to accept that it's a two-horse race that doesn't include Liverpool.
Yeah. My prediction was right.
When you tried to discount Arsenal.
Yeah, my prediction was right. It will end up being a two-horse race, but I thought we would be one of the horses. But yeah,
right.
I think
disrespect. That is called disrespect.
No, disappointing because we were in there leading, and then we've gone on this bad run, and it's been the story of the last few games where we can't score. We cannot score. We're not clinical in front of the goal. No, it's not just Nunes who's gone back to like being typical Nunes, but that disease has spread through the team, and no one can score. And it's just, we've been battering teams, not scoring, not taking the chances, and that's the name of the game really. But yeah, hugely disappointing because a lot of those points that we dropped, because we should have won. Actually, we could have won. I was like, should, because we could have won if we put our chances away. And it's just the season's becoming very, very it's becoming really, really perhaps it ended early in the season, especially if Klopp's leaving. We were meant to give him the fairy tale send off. That's probably not going to happen now. So, I think the realization, yes, especially yesterday, when we get battered by Everton. Well, not battered, but we lose to Everton, and they haven't.
You're battered, mate. What are you chatting about? You were battered.
Well, we had some good chances as well.
And you should have scored them then if you were that good.
Yeah, and we're not. We're shit. And Everton, we haven't lost to them in like a decade, and fucking it would be Sean Dyche as well, ginger twat. But
As you know, he's ginger. He's bald. I'm joking.
Not that we endorse that sort of behaviour on this podcast, but yeah, it's just frustration talking. Yeah, I think the realisation is.
Is it really over? Is it really over?
Yeah. I think yesterday was really over. Even like the last couple of weeks when we've been dropping points, I've been very very confident that we'll still turn it around. But yesterday, that's it. At best we're going to be like 3 points behind, and it means that one of you or City have to drop points. But it doesn't seem that happening because City battered Brighton, you battered Chelsea, and I think it's hard to take, especially because I've been getting ribbed for the last couple of weeks. So
mate, you deserve it. You deserve it, mate.
Yeah, you deserve it.
You deserve getting ribbed, mate. You're ribbing me all throughout the season, trying to say all this shit about Arsenal dropping off or whatever. Yeah. After the Bayern games, you're ripping it into me, talking about all this two-horse race shit. Yeah. And look what happened. You deserve it. Do you know what? I'm not even feeling bad that you're sad. I love it. I fucking love it. For that reason.
Well, it makes me it makes it hard to say, but I'm going to support City from now on. Just so I can be bitter as a lemon, as a melon. So
Bitter as a melon. Right.
Bitter melon.
But yeah, so what a flop.
Yeah,
like you said,
100%.
you mentioned, Liverpool were good favourites. I'll say, what, 3-4 weeks ago, looking at everything in their hand, everything was going well, battering teams, scoring goals.
Yeah,
kept saying only one defeat all season. And then just suddenly just dropped like a lead balloon, and then just like the goals have dried up. Salah's dried up, like FPL points and goals and everything. It's just
you know what I'll put it down to? That when he stopped playing Endo. That's what.
Endo played yesterday. I think played yesterday.
No, he was.
He did play yesterday.
Yeah, but I'm just saying when he dropped him, like.
Do you know when your actual downfall was actually when Man United started winning, beat you, and then that was
United beat you. That was the start of the downfall.
That was it. Since then, if you look at the results since then, it's been tits up.
I love this guy, man, talking about quadruple and all this shit, man.
he got spicy noodles and all of that.
Spicy, yeah.
You're definitely giving a proper farewell, but a farewell to all the trophies, mate.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When they're going to win one, and then Will was crying, "Oh, what'd you give him 2 out of 4?" Fucking hell, man, that was generous. Give me 2 out of 4. End up in 1 out of 4 now.
It's doable, mate. City can do it, so you can do it.
Very doable.
It's
doable.
Yeah,
you had it in your frigging palms of your hands.
We all had it at one stage.
You bottled it. That's what happened.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, well, I won't say bottle. But that's something that Arsenal know about.
You're talking about Arsenal last season bottling it. You were top of the league. You were top of the league the whole season. You had the most time at top of the league. You had the most time at top of the league for ages. And you're telling me you've not bottled it.
Do we not need to show that?
You couldn't beat Crystal Palace or Everton, mate.
I don't think it's as big as a bottle job as Arsenal last season.
Of course you'd say that. Of course you said that. Of course you said that.
But it would though.
Of course you said that.
Led
you lot of bullshit, man. That is a bottle job and a half.
It's not a bottle job. Last year was such a bottle job that that the last time that happened when Newcastle was ahead of United. Remember that gap, and then United came back.
A bottle is a bottle. All bottles are the same, mate.
It's a bottle. Liverpool did that. It could have been the greatest season, great farewell to
send off. And what the fuck is Klopp doing in mid season going, "Oh, I'm gonna leave him now." Why you do that? That's the biggest flop in the world.
When he did do that, it did spike the performance up a tiny bit though. It did spike the performance up. We thought, maybe it was a masterstroke, and then now it's just.
Shot him in the arse, mate. It looks like an idiot.
Like I said, it's quite tragic because we're already predicting once Klopp leaves, Dave. It's looking glum. And it's already starting, even with him there.
This is like the last trophy, or not last trophy. This is the last time we're going to be challenging for the top for a while. You're
trying to get dessert. You're trying to get De Zerbi, mate.
Yeah. Nah, forget De Zerbi. Look at him. He's been found out now. Everyone knows how to play against him. So it's we're not going to fall off like United, but it's going to be a while before we probably.
You'd be surprised, I think you will. I actually think you will. I actually think you'll join United and Chelsea down in the Banter Club area.
Look at all the players looking to leave Liverpool now.
Yeah, it's looking like, and not even just like leaving. Like the performances has just dropped off, kind of thing. And it's hard.
Yeah, but.
It's like
Trent's going, Salah's going. Yeah, everyone's going to go, man. All you got is you've got a team to build around McAllister right now.
Dave's favourite player.
No, I agree. There's going to be some refresh. Wherever the manager is, and we're going to lose some players. To be honest, Salah's on the wrong side of 30. Van Dijk's on the wrong side of 30. I think Trent will be missed. Maybe we convince him to stay.
Mm-hmm.
That's going.
He's not going to stay.
That team that Klopp assembled, the Robertsons, the Van Dijks, and all that, they're coming to the end anyway. Obviously there's still exciting players like Szoboszlai, Diaz is still there, but it's going to be some refresh. But it's just.
Chelsea. It's an exciting time for non-Liverpool fans to see what big of a drop off it'll become.
Yeah. Yeah,
think,
we'll see. I hope it's not going to be like United, but let's see. No, we'll see. Yeah, I don't think it will be as bad as United or Arsenal, but
What's Arsenal got to do with things?
those early a couple of years, eighth.
The Wenger out years. The Wenger out years.
Yeah.
Look,
We shall see.
See how it is. See how it is. All the bullshit coming out like this, mate. When you're down and done, I'm gonna be kicking, stamping. Boy, do you know what? Arsenal are the most hated team. I don't understand why. Every corner I turn, everyone's... No, it's not. It's not the pure example because we've been getting all this shit. No, it's not because we've been getting all this shit for all these seasons. Now that we can and we're flexing it a little bit, everyone's crying about it. But we've taken it. We've taken it all these seasons. We've taken it.
You have not taken it.
How we've not taken it? How we've not taken it?
Yeah,
what eighth? We get it called banter club. We've not done anything. We've not said anything. We've not said anything. We've just taken it. So now that we give a little bit back,
Mate, only a little bit because if you still don't win the league, if you don't win the league this year, you're still gonna be a banter club and the bottle job. So we've got 4 more games to hold out. Like this is why I pray Arsenal don't win, so we can keep this agenda going.
Of course.
Once Arsenal wins the league, we'll have to shut up shop.
Yeah, and I don't think they're good. I think City are going to win. But, is Will not there?
Oh, I thought it was just me. Yeah, Will's paused. Will's Wi-Fi is rage quit. You're going to take it though.
Will's a perfect example of why everyone does like...
Yeah, why we were... But honestly, like I'm saying, yeah, he better pray Arsenal win because everything he just said, yeah, like Arsenal coming there, getting good now. Yeah, they are. But they don't win it, it's going to be a bottle job time, 2 seasons in a row, which what we'd love to see. Yeah, okay. We'll wait till Will gets back. But yeah, with United, got 2 games. Did you watch the game? Coventry game? 3-0 up against 3-0 against Coventry, League One.
No, I'll
come back 3-0. It's a great. You've missed both United, both good games. One against Chelsea and Coventry.
Fulham was on. Liverpool Fulham was on the same game.
Right. And then got life. There was an offside goal that was inches away from being a goal. Imagine if United got knocked out like by Coventry, that was the jokes of all jokes. Like talk about bottle jobs, that would have been the bottle jobs, all bottle jobs.
Oh no!
But in the end,
in
the end, the never in doubt message was fine. You know what I mean? Just took it on pens.
Yeah, you were so close. Like, was it 70 minutes 3-0 up? You got to see the game out, right?
I wonder what the odds would have been ridiculous against any team. It would have been ridiculous against a league, a championship team.
Yeah.
Jokes, man. But it sums up because, and even the most recent game against Sheffield United, 4-2. It's like we've let in 5 goals against Coventry and Sheffield United, bottom of the one championship team, and one Sheffield, United bottom of the Premiership, and it's crazy. Onana back in the headlines for the wrong reasons. Again, because United win the game, it's not too bad. You know what I mean? But United went behind twice. But yeah, it's FA Cup final against City.
Yeah.
If United wins the FA Cup against City, like that's actually been shit all season, but not a bad season, right? You know what I mean? Compared to
like a results view, show me your medals view. It's not a bad season.
Yeah, but.
You can't.
The eye test, the shit. Basically, if we win it against City, it'd be like pure luck. It's like, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah,
but you never know. Right?
Well,
I think
you can't take it away. Obviously, a trophy is a trophy. Like the FA Cup's not like it's nothing to be sniffed at. But it just paints over the cracks. And the worst thing about Ten Hag winning the FA Cup, they might keep him on for another year, right? Where
I think whether he wins or loses, they'll keep him on anyway. I can't.
Do you think if he lost against Coventry, he would have got sacked straight away? Or...
if he lost against Coventry, serious question needed to be asked. That would have been Like, what the hell? Like, yeah. But if anything, like
So,
sometimes, you know, when fans wish that you lose so the manager leaves, it's almost one of those ones. But yeah, well, yeah, 3-0. Oh man, but yeah, like I said, it's all like imagine being FA Cup winners. That's a successful season, right? Show me your medals, you know. The FA Cup still got
it
it's a
is, but yeah,
Gamma Cup.
it does paint over the cracks. Well, let me ask a quick. When Coventry scored, did you think you still were okay, or you obviously
Of course,
think
man. It was. He said it was. I only, you know, when it got to the first one, you just think, "Oh, consolation goal, it's fine."
Yeah.
When it was 3-2, that's when it's probably squeaky bum because that's what I'm saying. Man United allows these teams to look good. It's like if you tuned in, you'll think, "Oh, what Man United's changed jerseys to light blue or something," or they're playing Man City. You know, they were pinning United back, chance after chance, and then their wingers were like, you know, skidding Wan-Bissaka. The low crowd was going nuts. It looked at the momentum was on Coventry. Even watching, I was thinking, and it's crazy. And then even with that last penalty is almost inevitable. But I kind of like, thank God, you know, if Coventry didn't win it, because imagine going out Coventry, you know, it would have been mad. And the final would have been City versus Coventry. That's like,
I know.
I think that's remind me when United played Millwall in the FA Cup. So that would have been nuts. So. Yeah, when we're in sixth place, seems so not
down.
Yeah, we're sixth now. I think Chelsea. If Chelsea beat Arsenal, which we can move on to that, you know, swiftly, then they would have gone back up. They've still got one game in hand. They would have tied, but yeah, six looks good. So it's as good as the season gets, right? 3 points above United. I mean, Newcastle. So yeah, let's see how the FA Cup goes. You never know. Could be Ten Hag signed contract extension, right?
He's under so much pressure now, though. Like, surely he has to go.
We were saying, imagine if we lost to Coventry, that should have been curtains. Should have been curtains.
Out.
But I said to Dave, like, imagine if we go ahead and win and beat City in the FA Cup. That's a success, right? What's that? That's 3 finals in 2 seasons he's been in. You know what I mean? So. You know, best of the shittest rest.
Your captain Bernandez was saying that it's not good enough just winning FA Cups, and that's true. Isn't it? For a club like Manchester United,
because we said today, if you win the FA Cup, it would have been pure luck. Like we know United's a shit team, but then you know you say you're shit, but look what I won. Get ready, show your medals, right? You know, here's your FA Cup winner's medal if it comes to it. You know, but to the eye and on paper, we know you're shit. So. It's just slight consolation, isn't it?
It's I guess it's how people define success, really, right?
Yeah,
or moving forward. Yeah.
I mean, even Liverpool.
I just don't know.
No, I was gonna say even Liverpool. Like we say, success and great team. At the end of it, you've got 1 European medal and 1 Premier League in Klopp's whole tenure, right? So is it 2? Just 2 trophies, or
no,
a League
bit
Cup?
More.
So
2 League Cups, 1 FA Cup,
and then
Champions League, Premier League, World Club. If you
add in these World Cup Charity Shield and all that. But you know what I mean? It's not. It's
Yeah. But I guess obviously 2 of the seasons we only finished a point behind City. Like that season when we finished 99 points, fucking hell, man, that would have won like most leagues.
Yeah, I know, but again, you're winless in that season, right? You can say, "Oh, we'll drop them 1 point," but and then when you think back to who won it, that kind of thing. So if United wins the FA Cup, it kind of be like, who cares if we won it, right?
Yeah. Like,
but anyway, I'm speculating now. You know, City probably go and spank us 4-0, so we'll cross that bridge when we need to, innit? Yeah.
Actually, do I hope that? I don't know.
Yeah.
It will get rescinded anyway by the time it comes.
To Arsenal, going to win the league. It's looking all right, you know. Like it's actually looking all right. It's proper squeaky bum. Yeah.
In terms of the league wise, like we just only have to play our games and win them, and just hope. It's out of our hands at the end of the day, right? So the only thing that we can do at this point is just win our games, and like. Honestly, going into the Chelsea game, I wasn't nervous, but I there was a little bit of apprehension because you don't know what Chelsea team is gonna turn up on the day, and like I'm hearing all these people talk about, but Cole Palmer was ill. Cole Palmer FC. That's Cole Palmer FC. It's not Chelsea FC anymore. If you look at it this way, him and Gusto were out. That doesn't equate to it. They still spent £1 billion on their squad, so they should have the squad players to come in and to be competitive. But they rolled over, man. They rolled over. Shit. It's disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. I was even feeling sorry for them coming in with the fight. Well, I wasn't sorry, but like, how can you capitulate like that?
Because they're one person team.
Not even one person.
How can you capitulate?
I think some Chelsea up is that whole penalty argument. It kind of just shows everyone's just there individuals and there's no chemistry, that kind of thing, and that's what it shows on the pitch. You know what I mean? I mean, it shows with the results rather, not on the pitch. So
Chelsea have always been like similar to City. It's like that sort of manufactured team, right? In a way. So
I think
you lose that team spirit, team culture.
It's do you know what? If you look at the way Arteta's built the team, he's built it right. Like pretty much every player he's brought in have been quality players in terms of what he wants them to do. Right? Like the money is spent wisely. Like I'm not gonna lie, a lot of those signings, like when Ben White was coming in, Ramsdale coming in, Raya coming in, you know, all them mans there. There was Kai coming in, not to mention that. It's like you're wondering what the hell he's bringing these guys in for, but they're actually doing their job and they're well drilled. You can see like the defense, Saliba, Gabriel, just solid. And now that Partey's back, sitting in.
I was going to say Ramsdale's probably the exception to that, right?
Yeah, he did his job when he for that.
Oh, he did
when
his
he was
job.
in. He's not
for that one game that he couldn't play.
If you think about it, if you think I'm talking about last season though, but like when he came in to do the role, he got us into Champions League. We came, you know, top 4. You know, that's in itself. That's a good feat. You know what I mean? But now that we've got Partey back, sitting in front of the defense, I feel a lot more confident. You got Rice and Odegaard to kind of be that ball-winning midfielder or box-to-box player. And that Odegaard assist for Kai's first goal, it's just on a plate, right? I couldn't believe what I saw. It was amazing.
He's living up to his championship manager potential, yeah.
To the championship manager potential. When he first came in, though, I don't know what he was in for. But obviously Arteta sees something and he can develop these players. Do you know what I mean? So I think the only missing thing, even though Kai scored 2 yesterday, his first half performance was absolute dog shit. There was some things that he did, like when you're supposed to shoot on goal, didn't shoot on goal. Then when you want him to shoot, he passes the ball, and it's just like, what is he doing? But then he turns it around by scoring 2 goals in the second half, and you're like, what is this player? I don't know what this player is. He's such a confusing player that you just don't know what you're getting out of him.
Arteta sees something in him, brought him in for a reason, and if anything, he's proven everyone wrong. Because as in Arteta's proven everyone wrong. Because Havertz has, for this tail end of the season, been on form, been scoring winning goals, contributing assists. So this
been
is
more than on form. He's
yeah. This is the shaky bit part of last season where things got a bit shaky for Arsenal. Now at the moment, I mean, other than that loss to Villa, it's been going well. It's been going well, and Kai's been.
To be honest, anything can happen still. Anything can happen still. Tottenham, you know, local derby rival, fierce rivals. You never know what happens in that game. But going on the Chelsea performance, I have a bit more confidence. But Tottenham aren't going to play like Chelsea. Tottenham aren't going to be headless. Like Ange, he's put put heads on Tottenham players, and they'll try and do a job. And the task is not to let Arsenal win the league.
Yeah,
they're going to play for that out of their pride as well. So all in all, it's good. 4 more games to go. Just need to win them all. And I say just, but they're going to be difficult games. You got Spurs, you got United, you got Everton, who are trying to fight to stay up as well. And I think they're safe. To be honest, I think they're safe, right?
Everton's safe with that win.
They're safe now. So maybe maybe. Who else we got? Bournemouth. Is it Bournemouth? Who have we got after Bournemouth? Is it? Can't remember who it was.
Yeah,
there's one more game, but
Bournemouth. But yeah, 4 games in a lot. But it's funny how.
But like, it's just spring up on us. It's all those double game weeks. Like before, I remember not long ago, it was about there's 10 games, there's a tailwind, and now it's like 4 games left. That's it.
Yeah. But it's quite funny how. When Spurs and Villa were like nearly top of the table, and they like literally have fallen away by the wayside
at the start.
Not Villa. Villa's still
as well.
Villa's looking alright.
Remember, they're talking about can you win it? In all the interviews they were giving.
Come on, you always got to ask that question. If someone's top up there, you got to ask it, innit? Like you got to throw it away. Like, but obviously we all
too
knew.
early though. Too early to be thinking about shit like that. Though. Look at Liverpool, innit?
Yeah, what about us?
But let's see.
So, you know what? I think I'm lagging so much.
Don't worry, Will. You're going to have another year of pain. It's going to be 30 years before you know it.
We need to pray, man. I'm quite scared of Arsenal winning this year. Like, because like you said, it could be one more.
I think if you look at City's record, like in these moments, it's very difficult. We only hope for a draw somewhere, like Spurs maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
But they're out of most things.
They can just concentrate on this.
Yeah,
because FA Cup's at the end of the season, so they've got like a run all the way through now. Saying that Arsenal,
if they were in the Champions League, if they were in the Champions League, then maybe there'll be a slip up somewhere. But now that they're not, I don't think. Yeah, like Dave said, they're just going to concentrate on this, and they'll be fine.
Oh, sad week.
Oh, 4 more weeks then. Let's see how it goes. 4 more games, rather.
Exciting times, but I can't get too excited. Do you know what I mean? We know what could happen potentially. 4 games is still quite a lot of points, to be honest. So we'll see.
Right.
So what have we got then?
How did you do with predictions? I can't even remember now. It feels like ages.
It feels like ages ago. I can't even remember. There's so much football being played.
That double green game week I was like advanced.
Messed us up.
Okay, let's go into predictions this week.
Yeah, let's just go into it then. The first set of games is West Ham versus Liverpool.
I'm so pissed with Liverpool. I might predict a West Ham win.
Moises. Moises on a roll, mate.
I'm going 0-0. That's the first time I've backed Liverpool.
There's no way. West Ham's actually been quite poor, so I think Liverpool will get a win. 2-1 win. 2-1 win for Liverpool.
You're getting the early game curse.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Mm-hmm. I think West Ham's been pretty bad as well.
Okay.
1-1 draw.
Yeah.
1-1 draw. Midweek. Then we got Spurs Arsenal.
No.
Oh wait. Sorry. United Burnley. United Burnley.
I'm saying when you was off, we conceded 5 goals against the Coventry and Sheffield United, like that 3-0. Yeah, 3 goals and then 2 goals. So, and I looked at them from Burnley. It should be a walk in the park, right?
Yeah.
It should be saying like something like 3-0, 4-0. but it'd probably be something like 3-2 or something like that. Let me go for a 3-2 United.
I'm gonna do something that I haven't done all season too.
I bet United winning. Yeah,
3-1 United. How about that?
Woo.
that's worth putting money on.
What? 2-1 United. You can't
2-1
lose that
United.
game. Come on, Burnley have been shit.
Yeah,
man.
probably go behind, like concede first, and then yeah.
Oh well, we'll see.
Burnley's actually
And then you
still
got
in it. They actually got 4 games, and they're only 3 points behind.
They'll be fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've got
something to fight for. It's not been sewn up yet.
Then you
There's
got
a
the
big
North
one.
London derby
North London derby.
at Spurs. Yeah.
Tasty game on paper anyway. Probably like,
But Spurs
know,
aren't
these
that good. Spurs aren't that good. I reckon we'll keep it. We're very good away. We're very well disciplined. We obviously Aston Villa was an anomaly. I still think we probably go 3-0.
3-0, not giving Spurs a goal. 3-1
We'll keep our clean sheets.
Arsenal. Yeah, 3-1 Arsenal.
Okay. I'm gonna go what I've been doing all season. 2-2 is what I'll say.
Their last result was 2-2.
Yeah.
Home to Arsenal was 2-2.
At home, Arsenal. Yeah.
I give
With
respect
different
to United.
animal.
No respect to Arsenal. 2-2.
All right, we're gonna win it then. We're gonna do this.
Could be wrong.
Don't know, but yeah.
Potentially, and then City.
Alright.
Just to finish off, City are way too Forest, who are fighting relegation. So, I think
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Decent.
There is a banana skin.
Decent.
There's a banana skin out there somewhere, and it could. You never know.
okay.
Because
you
who's City City still got to play Wolves, but Wolves got all those injuries. City
Will
also
needs a
got
banana
Fulham.
skin, like his Ian Wright shirt behind him to happen to City, mate.
There it is.
Look, we didn't even shout out Will's new background.
Yeah,
as well,
I can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel left out now. I need.
I
I need
can't
one.
see it.
Do you have a
We'll get you on it.
Do you have a signed United one?
No, but I can get a permanent marker and get Harvey to scribble something for me.
Okay.
That'll do. All right, fantasy football. We love to talk about this shit.
Yes.
We love to talk about
Yes, I've been
this.
waiting for this moment.
What happened, man?
Yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done.
I dropped as well.
I still can't get
everyone's
over,
You can't go over what?
Yeah, where were you before? You were like fourth.
I over my message when I was like, I'm in 5th. And ever since that, it was just been like, I'm 19th now or something, like 20th out of 24. Like, I don't know. I look back and I'm thinking, how bad, like, what happened? Like, how did it get so bad? I don't understand. Because obviously, for me to be in 5th, I would be in half decent. Do you know what I mean? So then, ever since then, it's just been crazy. It's been mad, but
yeah,
that's what you get, isn't it?
That is what you get. You're 19th, and I think
which is quite like 19th, and then like the teams below me, I play people that don't play no more. You know what I mean?
19th, and I'll probably say lobster table's gone for good.
Yeah, 100%. I'll give it. I knew this. I've accepted my fate a long time ago.
Yeah.
And, how could it be that bad, though?
You know, I'll get my £10 to you ready, Dave.
Good for change. But he was giving it large about being above me, and then I
know. Dave, you've got a chance to get on lobster, right?
Yeah, I had my ace ready.
Well, if Dave still makes 150 points. That'll be a comeback of all comebacks.
It's tough though. I'm still quite far away.
But your mate Peril Dan, just doing the business, man. Business end of the season, isn't it? Comes flying through.
He's basically
He's the Man City.
He's done a bit of a Ricky and has come out like not from nowhere, but he has like literally been slowly, sneakily creeping up the table.
But Vinny's back. People's chatting Vinny's back on top. That's what is it? 3 hits of all 3 hits.
There is one more double game week, which is probably gonna have a say. So it's hard. It's still a bit hard.
Are you guys
It's
sticking
going
with
to be
Haaland?
tight.
You got rid of Haaland yet?
I've got rid of him.
I kept him and didn't play like a dickhead.
Yeah, he's flagged again.
I'll
Man.
get rid of him.
There's a mini double game week this week. I just looked at my Spurs and
Spurs.
Chelsea's got
Yeah,
double game week.
yeah.
So it's currently on captains on Cole Palmer, our guy Cole Palmer, but he's flagged as yellow, so who knows? But other than that, my FPL tip days are over, mate.
Done. You're done. I think Dave won No, Ricky won it. The highest game points in a week, in a month.
109?
Oh, is that still a prize?
Right? Surely.
Gone, that was still a prize. But
yeah, that's still a prize.
Did he hang on to his manager of the month? I think he did. Oh, do you know what? My season's not been too bad because I actually won 2 manager of the months. I can't believe that. So I got my £10 back.
So you still got your money back?
Yeah, I got my £10 back. I was going to pay for lobster, but still, I looked at it, and that shows probably how my season was going alright. But anyway, see, Dave, show me your medals. Do you have a manager of the month medal? I got 2.
I've won the fantasy football. Show me that medal.
Okay, fair enough. I'll go back
before you get too happy.
Oh shit!
No, your rank.
Shit.
Yeah. Man, we should actually make a little coin for the winners or something like that, innit? A little silver coin, you know.
Trophy that time.
Yeah, not about a trophy because trophies are like get a trophy, but if you have a little coin,
winners medal, yeah.
Yeah, winners medal, isn't it? Winners medal.
We'll have a word with the committee to see if there's a budget for it.
Let's have a look if we can siphon some money out of the budget. But anyway.
Yeah.
I was going to say, 20 minutes. That was a quick 20 minutes, but it's 20 minutes because I've had to re-record.
Yeah, so 37 minutes. Okay, 37 minutes.
You missed it. Vo said you did the rage quit. So...
Yeah. Rage quit. You're ranting, yeah.
Yeah, my computer couldn't handle it. My computer couldn't handle it. So, system overload. Okay.
Right.
Okay, we can start with.
Let's go.
Maybe Dave can start. Is having a kid easy? Did we do that one?
Nah.
No, it's just because our friend from Thailand always says it's easy, isn't it? That's probably why it's ingrained in my head.
I would even. I'm not gonna give you an answer if a kid is easy or not, but if you want to know how difficult or easy, go on to Nov's stories, Facebook stories, and watch his stories every day. And it's easy, bro. One hand this, one hand shopping, one hand eating, one hand baby. You know, one hand pushing the pram, one hand coke. Easy, bro. Easy. One-handed. #
Easy.
I personally wouldn't know, but seeing all the people around me, I would say it is super, super hard. That's what I'd say.
Are you looking forward to it, Dave?
But obviously, Nov makes it look easy. That's the key, right? It's not that easy.
It's an awful show, man.
But behind every dad saying that being a parent is easy is a woman tearing their hair out and raging and everything, and and trying to put their husband in the doghouse. So
she can't be raging. She's taking the videos.
Yeah, that's what I quite like, and I quite humour. Like that's what makes me chuckle. I figure she can't be that bad because the Nov's like, oh, this is a good moment. Take a photo, a video, and otherwise we're like, no, go fuck off, yeah. But she's like, yeah, okay, and so good on them. It must be easy, right? It must be easy. But yeah. What a guy! What a guy!
I'd say it's not. I think it's the first 3 months are always going to be the hardest because they've not got a routine. But I think after they manage to sleep through the night, it gets a little bit easier. And then obviously you as parents, if you're first-time parents as well, you get into a routine, kind of working together, communicating with each other, and it gets easier. But definitely it is hard when they're really young and you haven't dealt with them before as well. That's probably a difficult bit around it. I don't know. What's it like having two?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Vo. Go on. I was kidding.
Oh, God. That moment just cracked me up.
When he opened it,
I was thinking, I'm like, oh.
when he opened his mouth, I was like, what?
It's again, it's a flashback to the whole thing why it started, because we're like, what's it like being parents? And we started like, oh, Dave, this ain't to you, but before we even finished the question, his mouth is moving and mumbling. So it's like, what's it like having two? So bless him. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna answer this. I do have two, but he ain't got two. He's got three. But no, in all seriousness, two. I don't know. It's not any. Does it make it any harder? I don't think so, because like I said, you know, having one is hard anyway. So you throw another one in there, it doesn't makes it times two harder. It's just another challenge. You know what I mean? But saying that, when you're on your second one, you've got, you know, a couple of years experience. You know what you're doing. You're more of an experienced parent. So things like that becomes easier. So no, I mean, it can't be that bad. I'm willing to have three, but do you know what I mean?
Just behind me. What I would say about that is, like I saw that on Sunday. It means both of you are occupied. Like Leanne was looking after Harvey when you were looking after Harper, and vice versa. So that's what my main observation is. Where before you could tag team, but it felt like
100%.
I know Harvey's older and he does go like can look after himself, but yeah, my observation is that you still
that's what it's like now. Like even sleeping routine.
Yeah.
Leanne would deal with Harvey and I would deal with Harper, and we don't even intertwine. Do you get what I mean? It's like if he's playing up, that's your problem. Yeah, if she's playing up, it's almost like that, right? It's a, you know, that's why two's okay, I guess. I mean, yeah, having two's okay because there's two adults. But yeah, all good, no complaints for me.
Nice. All right, can we swiftly on to a respectful question. It starts off, hi, three uncles.
Nice, well, like that.
Recently, my friend got caught with something they shouldn't have had by their other half. My friend panicked and blamed me. The other half now hates me and shouted at me via text, but I happily took the fall.
Yeah. When you first said that, and you said, "Oh, I caught something that I shouldn't have."
Yeah. What did you think?
STD. when the first time I read that, I was like, why are you catching something that you shouldn't even be doing that in the first place, bro? But then his friend gave it to him, innit?
Jokes.
I don't even know what that could have been.
There's an ending to that question, isn't there?
That was it.
What's the question?
Oh, sorry. There's another part. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
have you experienced anything similar? And would you do the same in terms of blaming a friend or taking the blame for someone?
When I first read this story, it made me think: is this even a make-believe story or actually true story? That made me think maybe it's true. There's so much detail in there. It's probably true. Have I been in this scenario? I don't think so. And yeah, it said, would I take the fall for them as well? Isn't it? I don't know. It depends on what it is. Like if it's something trivial and quite funny.
There's two parts of it, right? Would you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Would you blame someone and also would you take the blame? That's
I would take the blame, but it has to be in context. Like I say, if it's something quite trivial and quite fun, and I don't know, I don't know. Like if Dave said Volt asked me to go out and I didn't ask him to go out, but then you know he blames me for making us all go out, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, yeah, it was my idea. But if it wasn't, you mean if it's something more serious than that, then yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's all about the scenario.
From the question, it sounds like something serious, right? That's otherwise.
Because the partner hates the friend now.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Something like that is a bit too serious, a bit too much. Because then that has real implications. Because I don't want someone Mrs. hating me when I'm blameless. You know what I mean? But yeah, it depends.
Yeah, I think
so.
All I need to say is a good friend.
Back you guys, okay? I'm not backing you. If you guys have any trouble,
it's a tough question, and I think like most of them, I probably would have done it when I was younger, without thinking, right? But
in Cantonese, it's called Yao Yi Hei.
What, as friends? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not been put in that situation, so it's.
And Will, yourself, anything? Ever try to blame someone else? Needed that back in?
No, I never tried to blame anyone else. I always would take accountability for all the shit that I'd done, and that's probably why I was always in the doghouse as well. So I know how it feels, though. Have I taken blame for it? I don't think I've taken blame either. I've had friends that have good integrity to not do shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's not really been anything from my side.
I think the guy has to come clean and stand up for his friend and say, "Look, you know what I told you about blaming it on him? It wasn't. It was me." I think that's what. I think that's what they need to do.
Well, let it simmer down after a year or two.
Otherwise, like you said, the partner is gonna hate this friend forever, right? And he's obviously completely innocent. And there's always
slightly off.
Yeah. Go on.
Slightly on this topic, has your partner ever hated your friend, one of your close friends, for any reason? Has that ever happened? Just your partner hating on a friend? I know Vo's thinking, should I?
No, I'm trying to think. I don't think of my friend. No,
my ex has. My ex has.
Yeah, but we know about your ex.
Yeah, she has, and that was just tough because I known this friend
you
for
told us
maybe
story. Yeah.
15 to 20 years almost, and she comes along and says that I'm kind of like, I've known him for 15, 20 years, like I know what he's like. He didn't mean anything by it, but it put me in a tough spot, and obviously at that time it was happy wife, happy life mentality. Yeah. So I think I had to stick with it.
Hate's a really strong word, right? Yes.
Maybe not hate, maybe really dislike.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's along the same line. Yeah. It's along the same line, right? Like there's for some reason, whatever it might be, it came out that way. But anyway. But you guys had partners not really like your friends?
No, all my friends are cool.
Okay, so next question is, if your siblings were dating someone you were unsure about, would you say anything, and how would you approach it?
Would I say anything? No, I don't think I would. I think their life, their choices, they do what they want. I'm sure they like that person for a particular reason. So no, I'll just avoid drama. I mean, unless he was a proper baddie, like a proper baddie, like a druggie and proper dodgy person. But if it was just a certain disliking for, I don't know, personality trait, like he's too loud or too quiet or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I would accept it that the dislike is my problem and not his or her problem. Do you know what I mean? As in the siblings' problem. So they must like them for their character and their quirks and whatnot. So unless they're dodgy and a bad person, I wouldn't interfere. And if I had a disliking, then I just have to accept it that issue's on me. So no, I wouldn't tell them. because you can't. It's not for you to tell to say. Sometimes it's not your opinion that matters. You know what I mean? Even if I think they're not good for each other, whatnot.
I get that.
They're adults,
I get that to a point. I think there's obviously a limitation to that. I think I would interject if I, even though it might be an issue for me, not an issue for them, but I would interject if it was something really bad. Like let's say they what was the interjection? Let's say they were disrespectful to your parents. Would you say something?
I think it's educating them in terms of the way either our family does or do things. I think, yeah, in the past I have spoken to my siblings about certain partners that they were with, but I think but that was way when late teens, early 20s. But I think now they're adults, they're grown-ass women, they know their rights from wrongs. And obviously, there have been a couple that I've been really, really unsure about, but more about their happiness. If they're happy in these moments, and great, they will find out. They're smart people, they will find out anyway. And they have to go through it sometimes. Because that's how people grow at the end of the day, by their choices, and it will help them make a better choice on the next time round. But I'm going on what you said,
I'm with you on that in the sense that you leave them to learn for themselves. You kind of, it's not for you to, direct them on what you think the path is.
Yeah, but going on what Dave said, if there's some things that maybe culturally they might not understand, it's all about the education for them. I'll just talk to them, the partner, instead, and I'm not afraid to talk to them and help educate them if that was the case. And hopefully, if they learn, they learn. If they don't learn, I'll be behind his back and fucking saying a lot of shit about him behind his back.
Because reverse the scenario, what if your siblings approached you and said, "Hey, Dave, I'm not too sure about this one." How would you take that?
Would you? I would ask why they felt that. What basis are you making that judgment on?
So for me, bringing these things up, all you're doing is making a conflictual, I don't know that word, a conflicting scenario whereby that person is not gonna happily take your news and be like, "Oh yeah, you know what? Thanks for telling me that. I would reconsider my options." No, they won't, because they're stuck in that relationship. Not stuck, but they're willingly in that relationship and they like that relationship.
Yeah.
They're not gonna take that sibling's point of view and be like, "Yeah, you're right."
I guess the point is not to sort of change their mind about it, but just like flag up certain
awareness
things. And education. At the end of the day, I would probably blame my sibling for not telling the partner like mannerisms or culturalisms or something like that. It's just. Yeah, I understand what you mean.
I think
it's not nice to hear, but in one way as well, if you see something and it's not small, then I think it's fair to raise it as well. Like being disrespectful. That's something that can be like easily fixed in a way, right? But I think if you see that,
I agree.
If you see that, you're gonna have to call it out. I feel that sort of level. Yeah,
I think it also depends how close you are with your siblings as well. I'm very close with my siblings, and whatever we say to each other, we're very respectful, and we all understand that we're here to help each other. And it's how you deal with it on the basis of how you respect each other as well. If you always have conflict with your siblings, then don't talk about it. Full stop. Because at the end of the day, it's just going to be conflict and friction for the sake of it. It won't help anyone, and because of that guy, you kind of not ruin your relationship, but it damages to a certain extent your relationship with your siblings at that moment in time, short term, and that's not a nice thing to go through either.
Again, I think what you said is it's going to make things awkward, because then before you approach your sibling, they're unaware that you don't like the other half. But you're openly going to tell them, I don't like your other half here. And if that can create a very awkward scenario, because if they overly side with their other half, what's that? How's that going to work out? You know what I mean? So
yeah, but
tread carefully is what I would say.
Yeah, but I think that's a lot of reasons why some siblings don't speak to each other, stop speaking to each other because of that, and you got to understand that the sibling's going to take the side of their partner and accept that.
Yeah, for sure.
Indeed.
The next one is from our YouTube comments. So thank you, Vanessa, from our YouTube comments. What is the best or worst gift you have ever received? What did you do with the worst gift? Was that the one from the comments? Must be. Yeah, it was.
Every Christmas I get the worst presents from one of my sisters, because she just buys it's literally presents that you just it's just for the sake of wrapping up a box and being like, oh, here it is. And I dread it every year, because I'll be like, when I get this present, I'll be like, oh, here we go again. And I'm always proven right. Like one year I got these roulette thingy majig, those silly I mean, I guess that's not too bad. When got a mini pool table. Basically, she goes to these gadget shops and buys something that's £1 pounds. You get what I mean? But they're just like dang. They're just like a piece of plastic. I'm not going to be like, oh my god, thank you for this, and let's play it now. That kind of thing. So I always get these rubbish. Where am I going to put it? And I even have a few that are just unopened. And then he says a power, like that roulette thing I just spoke about. That pool table was probably in my old room, just there, never opened. That kind of thing. And then she also buys Harvey sometimes present, and she just buys these big massive squishies. And then when I see, oh, here we go again. It's like, where am I going to put this? You get me? So it's not a worst present, but it's never something I never have a warm, nice feeling of oh, thanks for this. So what do I do with it? Like I said, those ones I just gather and dust elsewhere. But when she gives,
it's not like it's not like the presents that we give to you on your birthday, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Not like that. Not like those, of course. But yeah, so for one of my sisters, every year is a terrible present. Not terrible, it's just terrible. It's just a non-impactful waste of space present, that kind of thing. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't got an actual present I can think of, but yeah, there you go.
I think for me, we used to, but we've stopped doing it. So a group of friends, we used to do this every year, go to Poundland and buy each other a Poundland present, right? And anyone's been to Poundland, you're obviously restricted in terms of what good presents are there. So off the top of my head, I think it was a Gareth Gates CD, which obviously went straight to the charity shop. I think a DVD on steam locomotives or something like that. Again, that went straight to. So basically, we did it. We did it for a few years and realised that it was actually really shit, because none of us would use the presents. We're just like, it probably was funny when you opened it to see what bad presents you can get. But funny enough, it's actually the group of friends. One of them is Phil, who used to be who stepped in on the podcast. Yeah, we used to do that stupid stuff to each other. And yeah, I guess because it was worse present because you couldn't do anything with it. And literally, I think Phil did the same. We just all gave it to charity because it's just like tat.
You might as well just give that money to charity.
Yeah, but look at it was £1, so not really wasting much. But yeah.
I know. I think Christmas is always such a commercial period of time. I don't want to be one of them guys, but it really is. Like, you know, I don't know how many countless Secret Santas I've done and had some just weird presents come out of it. Even though it's like 20 quid, yeah, we all might as well give 20 quid to charity and then be done with it, and then we can be happy. I'd rather do that, because you're wasting time trying to look for something like either last minute or whatever, and you know, you got to wrap it up as well because it's Secret Santa or whatever. It's just like, I don't know. It's just, it is bad in that sense, but obviously it's part of the whole festivities and getting together. And I get it. But yeah, I don't. They're the worst gifts that I've received, because it's not really like, what would he like? It's like, it's for the sake of reaching within budget, and there you go. Here you go. I've done the task of a Secret Santa. You know, so for me, anyway, that's probably it.
No, I've done it a couple of times. You know what a good Secret Santa is? Either a scratch card or lottery ticket. Just to give.
So that's what I did for Chinese New Year, when a group of like my younger friends come through. Yeah. I'm not going to give them all 10 quid each, so I spend like what, £1, £2 on scratch card, give it in the lacy, and then it's like, fine, it's done. And two of them won a £5 out of it. So
there you go.
You know, not bad, isn't it? Not a bad return.
I know. Tell you quickly. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, go on.
I was going to tell you a quickly funny story.
No, go on.
So I was in. I don't know what I was doing there. I was in Kidbrooke like 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, and I found
a date, innit?
No, I think I was. What was I doing in Kidbrooke? I can't remember. I think I might have been looking at a house. I don't know, or flat, something like that. I think. But anyway, I was walking and I came across this £5 note on the floor. Rarity these days, right? You got cash on the floor. So I found this £5 note and I thought, okay, what do I do with it? So I thought I'd buy some scratch cards. So bought some scratch cards, £5 worth of scratch cards, and the one £10. So I thought, okay, this is not bad. So I bought £10 worth of scratch cards, won another £10, and I thought, okay, this isn't too bad. Bought £10 worth of scratch cards, won 15. I thought, fucking hell, you know, like, I keep this up, I could be a millionaire in 10 years. So. And then,
he's not a millionaire, so we know how the story ends, by the way.
Yeah,
go
on. And then I spent £50 on scratch cards, and fucking lost it all. So, bit of a shit story, but I just thought I'd add that in.
That's
just
what addiction is, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it just like these days, it's so rare to find money on the floor, right? Like literally, like it might have been a bit more common sort of in our early years, but yeah, you know. But yeah, and then just thought of trying and win something from nothing. Didn't work. Right.
Yeah. How we doing on time, boys?
Just squeeze in a very quick question.
One more quick one. Yeah, do you have a short one? And a question too.
Well, our answers can be short, Dave. It's not the question, is it?
Yeah. Okay. Here's a short one. If you lost one of your senses, which one would be the worst to lose? That's a good one, isn't it? Lose.
Remind me of what the senses are: touch, sight, feel. No, that's touch.
Touch, sight,
smell, hearing.
Smell,
hearing.
Oh,
taste,
hearing. Okay.
Hearing.
Oh, taste. Okay. Worst to lose would be sight. Sight is one, yeah.
Yeah.
Worst is.
Yeah, worst to lose would definitely be sight, I think. Least, I would say smell.
Yeah.
If I was to not mind lose one, maybe smell.
I definitely say sight. Because sometimes I don't mind. Sometimes I don't mind not hearing to someone, not listening to someone.
Sometimes I want to lose my sight when I see you guys, but
lovely.
But yeah, sight would be the worst one to lose, I think. being blind.
And which one would you not mind losing?
Especially not mind losing. I would not mind losing smell.
Yeah, so sounds seems about right.
Sometimes obviously there's really bad smells, but sometimes there's a nice smell like fresh.
No, of course
bread.
you need it, but I'll say
fresh bread. The smell of fresh bread, barbecue.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The smell of a
salivating
woman
right now.
That sort of
stuff. Side's coming out already.
But yeah, okay. Well, if you want to answer some of those questions in the comment, then just let us know what you think in terms of which one would you lose in terms of your senses. But yeah, until next week, I don't know. I haven't even looked, haven't even checked, but last I checked, we're still on 47. So come on, guys, do us a favor. Subscribe, comment, like, do what you need to do, and we'll catch you next week. See you later.
See you later.
Yeah.